Hello, it is Wednesdays with Chasey Poo. Obviously, don't mind the construction because it's never gonna go away. This week's topic is, it's an advice week. When was the last time we did an advice week? I can't even remember. Also, this shirt is really soft, so if I'm touching myself during you know why. Switching pronouns, that is the advice week, which is funny because I just made like a list of videos that I want to do for my personal channel, and people keep asking me like, how do I get people to switch my pronouns? And this is one of the videos, so I'm just gonna make a video for this channel and then like eventually I make one for my channel, but it's cool that it's here for future reference. So, how to make people switcheroo the pronouns. First of all, pronouns are not that hard, okay? I am gonna say that when I transition, I told people, oh, you need to do this, and they didn't. And for a long time, and it made me really uncomfortable. And then I made a video about it. And then I know that they didn't watch it because they didn't have YouTube up. They didn't know I was like doing the YouTube thing a lot. And then like overnight, they like switched their pronouns. And sometimes I think like, am I making up that story or did it actually happen? I think it actually happened because I remember being like so surprised, like, what? Like everyone started to use my name and my pronouns. It was like really weird. Everyone like my closest friends, not like my family or anything, because we're still having issues with that. So yeah, so I've been out for like this, whatever, I've been on TV for 5.5 years. My dad and stepmom, they still don't really call me Chase or my pronouns. They try, but it's like not always there, and it kind of really bothers me, and I know that I need to sit them down, and I'm gonna do that before Christmas. It's just like nerve-wracking. I don't wanna have to deal with this. I feel like I'm coming out again. Like, God, I thought I was done coming out, but no, just one more thing after the other with me, huh? But anyways, I am gonna give you like a little example in my head because it's hard for us as trans people to get out of the trans bubble sometimes and understand how other people outside this community think. So I had an experience more than once where somebody very close to me that I've known for years comes out as trans. Now, if I've known you for a really long time, it's a little bit harder for me to adjust in my mind. Outside, I will always say what you want me to say. If you want me to use male pronouns or he pronouns, whatever you want, I will use it. I will use your name, whatever you want. In my head, for some reason, it's a bit hard for me to process the information, only because I've known this person as one person forever. Now, if you can imagine that being hard for me, as somebody who is so open-minded and accepts anybody, however you present yourself, that's you, whatever you want to do, I don't care. And I still have, in my head, a little bit of issues where like I always have to just make sure that I think before I say anything. I can't imagine how it is for somebody who's like super close to you. Now obviously that's not everybody. Some people in your family, like the second you tell them you're trans, they know. Like they know and they're good and they give you pronouns and they say your name right and everything is perfect and what a magical life it is. But for some people it's not like that. And it's a bit strange for me to be like, but I know that they're trans and I'm trans and I'm just like, I'm accepting them. Yeah, but why is it so hard for my brain to click? Like, why? But then it's different if I don't know the person. So if I get a message from somebody or I become friends with somebody who just realized that they're trans and they don't like physically pass as male in society, I don't see that. The second you tell me you're trans, like, whatever. Like, don't see you how society sees, like obviously I see you as who you, like I see exactly what society sees, but my interpretation of what I see of you is completely different. So it's like a strange mixed feelings in my head. It's weird because then when people tell me that they don't pass, I don't understand. Like, but like how? You look so male and like society should view you as like you. Maybe it's just because in my head I'm like, yeah, I'll be at you, but then like in people's heads that a society that's like stupid society, it just like doesn't get it, but yeah. So, as trans people, looking at other trans people, sometimes it can be hard to switch pronouns. Maybe that's just me. I can't be alone though, come on. But, oh my god, I'm horrible. I woke up Minu for this, out of a nap, I'm sorry. I thought Minu was a girl. And then Minu had to go get the surgery. Oh my god, is this that traumatic for you that God, I did not see the balls, and then it was hard for me to switch the pronouns for the cats. Not the same thing as trans people. I'm not dehumanizing trans people at all. I'm just giving you an example. Because, you know, we gotta be lightheaded. Fuck. There's something wrong with me today. I think I'm done. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Like, sometimes it could be hard for people, and it's hard, okay? You can't like expect your family and stuff like that to switch. Come on, man. My family's been 5.5 years and they still don't do it. That's not common. I'm not trying to discourage you. I just really haven't talked to them about it much, so that's my problem. But it can take families some time, even if they accept you 100%. It's something like you're so used to saying it's a habit, like she, you're so used to saying it that even in your head, even if you're like, yeah, of course, you're male, blah, blah, sometimes your brain doesn't like listen to that and it just automatically goes to like habit mode. So it can be hard for people. Anyways, that makes sense? Yeah? Alright, have a great week, bye.